So I'm back again from a different location. I had to catch the bus previously. So what I talked about last time was that you have to digitalize your business, then you have to define that experience, and then you have to make sure the solutions that you provide to your customers are seamlessly digitally interoperable with each other. So what you effectively need to do is to define ways that you can make that happen, and one of those ways is to standardize. When you go and standardize, you just don't standardize the technology, you standardize the ways of working. And now, you may argue that in many businesses today, processes are standardized. We have good, long, standardized processes to develop products today, and solutions as well, and to monetize things. There are lots of processes, but bear in mind, the fifth element I'm talking about here is agility and speed. You need to do things with speed, fast. The reason I say that is today we are in about third or fourth digital transformation of the technology industry. Digital started way back during the mainframes time, where mainframes were big shot. Now you don't find any company which has a mainframe today because it's irrelevant. They have been wiped off. Then the second, let's say, digital revolution was more client-server architecture, where virtualization came in, where a lot of model view controller kind of patterns came in, and we started to talk about client-server all the time, network computing all the time, distributed computing all the time. But now these things are becoming commodity. If today a vendor comes to you and tells you, oh, I can offer you a very nice client-server solution, you say, what are you talking about? We're talking about IoT, we're talking about augmented reality today, we're talking about seamless customer experiences. You're giving me client-server? That's legacy. If that's what you've got, you're obsolete. Now, the third revolution today we have is digital. It's all about IoT. It's about experience. It's about cloud. It's about big data and analytics. It's about making more sense and providing that experience. And because the technology has advanced so much, the pace of change, how business change themselves, is so fast. If you don't reduce the amount of processes and prioritize your business outcome over the process in your organization, you're not going to be able to pace up with the competition. Your process today should be less important to you than your business outcome. Today, most of the organizations give priority to the processes so much that they lack on delivering the right business outcome for the customers. Many projects take years just because they have to follow processes, just because they have to convince 15 stakeholders. So you have to make things a bit more casual, but yet very, very professional at the same time. You need to empower people who can really deliver your business outcome, not just defining processes all the time. Processes is great, excellent. We need to standardize them, but they have to be right processes, lean processes, fast and quick and agile processes. That's what we need to do. Otherwise, the pace of digitalization and the pace of advancement of technology will make many things obsolete. Toys R Us in UK is a very good example, because they operated for 30 years in this world, in the industry, and they have been market leaders in many parts, in many aspects of their business. But today they are closing down all the operations in UK, for example, because they just cannot stay relevant. They're not relevant anymore. So companies are gonna close down, and one of the reports suggests that all the S&P 500 index companies in the United States, by 2030, 50% of them might not be there anymore. Because they're not transforming themselves. And for that transformation, you need to be fast and just focus on the business outcome, less on the process of your business. So that brings agile, simplicity, business outcome driven development in your business, not process following and policy driven development in your process. This is another thing I wanted to say. And all of this requires one major element, which is my fourth video and probably the last video, to give you the message that I want to give, and then I'll leave you with your own business to drive it successfully. Thank you very much.